But now it's basically over. I don't have to worry about that anymore, but I don't want to be getting technicals at all. So I think like once we get there, it'll feel a little more real. And obviously, like, we're not just happy to be there, like, try to get it back here so our fans can, cheer us on and have a little taste of playoff basketball as well. She's the one babysitting me, and then somehow she ends up with a technical, and she didn't really do anything. She was just standing there, so that's what was funny to me.
Picture this. You're dominating on the court, shattering rookie records left and right. Then, out of nowhere, a teammate takes to social media and puts the team's internal issues on blast. That's exactly the situation Caitlin Clark is facing right now. NaLyssa Smith just sparked major controversy, and the aftermath has been wild. Before continuing, a quick favor. If you're enjoying this content, please like the video and subscribe. Over 98% of viewers watch without subscribing. It's free for you, but it helps us a lot. Did you hit the subscribe button? Awesome. Thank you. Now back to the story. The Indiana Fever were rolling, fueled by Clark's outstanding performances. But behind the scenes, tension was building. Smith retweeted a post questioning her role on the team. And this wasn't some harmless comment. It directly challenged the team's game plan. Looking at the numbers, Smith averaged 15.5 points per game last season. This year, that number dropped to 10.4. That's a significant decline, and it's understandable that she's frustrated. But taking those frustrations public? That crossed a line. And that retweet was only the beginning. What followed sent shockwaves through the WNBA. If you thought the initial reaction was intense, it was nothing compared to what came next. Fever fans didn't just react, they exploded. The moment Smith shared that post, it was like lighting a match in a room full of gasoline. Fans demanded she be traded or even removed from the team altogether. The backlash was extreme, but it revealed something deeper. Supporters had been riding the Caitlin Clark wave, finally experiencing success after years of struggle. So when Smith appeared to complain about her role, it felt like a betrayal of the team's momentum. For fans, it came across as selfish at a time when the bigger picture mattered most. This situation highlights a larger issue: the clash between personal ambition and team success. Smith's frustration may have been valid, but many fans saw it as putting individual stats ahead of winning. It also raises serious questions about social media in professional sports. How can a single post create so much chaos? In today's world of instant communication, team drama doesn't stay in the locker room anymore. And just like that, a team-building Real playoff momentum found itself dealing with controversy instead of basketball.
I think like once we get there, it'll feel a little more real. And obviously, like, we're not just happy to be there. Like, we really feel like we can believe and we can compete with every single team that's going to be in the playoffs. My teammates do a really good job of that. They think I'm funny. They think it's funny. So
Clark was on fire, putting up points, winning games, and driving the team forward. Then suddenly, one tweet threatened to throw everything off track. It was like tossing a wrench into a perfectly running machine. But what made this situation truly fascinating was how it began exposing deeper problems within the Fever organization. How does a team manage the balance between longtime players and the emergence of a new superstar? Smith's frustration didn't come out of thin air. Just last season, she was the focal point of the offense. Now she's watching Clark take over the spotlight, and that kind of shift isn't easy. Still, does that excuse risking team chemistry? The backlash from fans has put Fever management in an impossible position. Do they side with the fan base and discipline Smith, or do they try to calm the situation and risk upsetting their supporters? Either choice could leave lasting marks on the team's culture. This controversy is a perfect example of how social media, fan expectations, and the pressure of professional sports can collide. One moment of frustration has snowballed into a major crisis, one that could end up defining the Fever's entire season. Meanwhile, as Smith's frustrations spill over, another Fever player is doing something extraordinary. Caitlin Clark just dropped 35 points in a game, and that's not even the most impressive part. While the team deals with off-court drama, Clark has been on an absolute tear, breaking records almost nightly. It's like she's operating on a completely different level. Let's look at the numbers. Clark isn't just scoring, she's rewriting the rookie record books. That 35-point performance is just one highlight in a season full of them. She's averaging well into the high 20s, handing out assists with ease, and pulling down rebounds that even veteran players struggle to reach. Doing all of this as a rookie is nothing short of remarkable. But what truly sets Clark apart is her mindset. She's not chasing stats, she's focused on winning. While Smith voiced concerns about her reduced role, Clark has emphasized chemistry and growth, saying the team understands each other far better now than they did at the start of the season. That's the kind of leadership and attitude that builds championship teams.
She's the one babysitting me, and then somehow she ends up with a technical, and she didn't really do anything. She was just standing there, so that's what was funny to me. And that would have been another huge accomplishment for our group if we were able to beat them once. I think it has been since 2010. I think I did a better job. I still thought there was like a couple moments there where I could have been a little bit better.
Now put yourself in NaLyssa Smith's shoes. Last season, she was the centerpiece of the team. This year, she's watching a rookie take over the spotlight. Caitlin Clark's emergence has completely changed the Fever's identity. The offense now runs through Clark, which naturally means fewer touches for players like Smith. That's not an easy adjustment to make. Clark's rise has been both a blessing and a challenge for the team. On one side, they have a superstar elevating the Fever to new levels, playoff contention included, and Clark is a major reason why. On the other, her dominance has introduced real tension inside the locker room. When one player shines that brightly, keeping everyone satisfied becomes incredibly difficult. Team chemistry is always at risk in situations like this. Basketball is a team game, but individual roles still matter. Clark has handled things the right way publicly, emphasizing teamwork and improved understanding among her teammates. Still, her impact on the court speaks louder than any quote, and it's reshaping the team's entire dynamic. The Fever went from a struggling team to legitimate playoff contenders almost overnight. That kind of turnaround is remarkable, but it also means some players have seen their roles change dramatically. For someone like Smith, who was once the primary option, watching Clark take over can't be easy. This situation brings up bigger questions about team building. Do you fully commit to your hottest player and risk frustrating other talented contributors? Or do you try to spread opportunities more evenly and potentially limit your star's impact? There's no clear solution, and the Fever are right in the middle of navigating it. Clark's rookie season has forced everyone, coaches, teammates, and fans alike, to rethink what's possible. She isn't just putting up eye-catching numbers, she's transforming the narrative around the Fever and the WNBA as a whole. But success comes with its own challenges, and right now, the team's toughest test may be managing the ripple effects of Clark's stardom. With all this tension, you'd expect the drama to derail a team completely, but the story isn't over yet. This entire NaLyssa Smith situation shows how one social media moment can shake a team to its core. But it's bigger than a tweet. It's about balancing individual ambition with team success. The Fever are trying to manage a rising superstar in Caitlin Clark while keeping everyone else aligned, and how they handle this challenge could define their season. This isn't just about winning games anymore. It's about building a team that can handle pressure, overcome conflict, and come out stronger on the other side.